The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Yelich rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's safe. They've taken the lead. Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Trout. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Count is 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. Judge takes his lead at third with 1 away. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. In now, Yerman Mercedes, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. In the dirt here. Runners on first with 1 down. Fouled away. Stays alive, still 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And in to hit next will be Corbin Burns. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Acuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Freeman is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of... not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And now the first pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. This one's flared out toward left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting seventh, the shortstop.
To the plate now, Bernie Banks. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Just off the inside corner with the sinker, ruled a ball.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Just hung in there on that one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Stepping up is Salvador Perez.
The catcher.
Down the third baseline. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Top of the third set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Byron Buxton. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Banks has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. Looking up Acuna, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Into the box, Jose Ramirez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Full count now, 3-2. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Crowd on the run. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. In is Christian Yelich as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He singled in his first AB. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Another one sent foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
No, that's low.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? 2 out, runner in scoring position at second. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-1. Popped him up. Perez is there. And he makes the play to end the inning. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up one of the better hitting pitchers in Max Scherzer. Lifted down the line and left.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And this is taken in for out number 1. Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum grounded out in his last at bat.
Nope.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Yelich. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Mike. Wow.
First pitch of the AB now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Buxton able to track it down for the 3rd out. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home.
That's ball 2.
Fouled away. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Giving chase is Bellinger. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
The batter number 50, second baseman, Nick.
That'll bring in Nick Solak. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Guerrero leads off second with nobody out. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's one down now. So next to bat will be Yerman Mercedes. Struck out in his first at bat. Pulled hard down the line and left. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. At the plate now, Corbin Burns runs up and gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first.
Well, the play's been made, and with it. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And here comes Cody Bellinger. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So stepping in is Justin Turner, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. Here's the first pitch to him. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Jose Ramirez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Popped him up. Goodrum over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning. So the next to bat will be Christian Yelich. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Here's big Aaron Judge. High and deep to left center field. Racing back the left fielder at the track, the wall, and it's gone. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It'll be a championship series contest here in Diamond Dynasty between the Aliens and the Beasts. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. So now here is Nico Goodrum. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. Fouled off.
7 o'clock.
And he fouls this one off.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. So one out and nobody aboard. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Digging in will be Cody Bellinger, looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Up with it, Posada. And the throw to first ends the inning. Striding in is Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Byron.
Curveball, and it misses in the dirt for ball 1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Ball.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. So bases are empty with one out now. And the next to bat will be Jared Kelnick. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in next, Fernando Tatis Jr. looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Acuna digs in now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Popped him up. Posada moving to his left. 1 out. And stepping in, Freddie Freeman. First offering. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
The 1-1 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Now at the plate is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Gonna be a tough play. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not gonna work. So now to the plate, Steve Finley. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder, Steve Finley.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Into the box now, Jorge Posada. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Line hard to center field. Acuna has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? So bases are empty with 1 gone. And that brings up the former National League MVP, Cody Bellinger, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Digging in next, Nico Goodrum, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And this isn't his strong side, at least not in terms when you look at the stat sheet or his consistent contact rates. I just don't think he's quite as smooth with his rhythm and swing mechanics when he's hitting left-handed.
Back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Batting it.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez.
Jose.
In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. Now at the plate, here is Ernie Banks. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Banks is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
But not to worry, as the catcher simply applies the tag here for the first out. 1 out, bases empty. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. And there's out number 2. Next to stand in is Michael Kopech. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. Banks has got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. No one on with 1 down, and in to hit next will be Corbin Burns. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Bellinger is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
1-1 the count now. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Ready on 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away, and the base is empty. Hit to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Nico Goodrum. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th, and it's fouled away. And it's quickly 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. No balls and a strike to count.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Nope.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Cody Bellinger will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And this is lined back into center field, and that will be their first hit of the contest.
Now back.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Bellinger rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily. We're all square at 1 apiece. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, look at the sliding stop. The tag got him. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jared Kelenic, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-0 now. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Ready now is Fernando Tatis Jr. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Another 1-2 delivery. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fouled off. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bellinger is there, 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Steve Finley, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. Now here it comes. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Banks into shallow left. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. New inning set to get underway, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
So here is Ernie Banks. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. 1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. A ball and a strike.
That's a ball.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Salvador Perez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
The count now at 2-1. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jorge Posada. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher,
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. So here's Cody Bellinger. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. A bouncer up the middle. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So now into the box is Nico Goodrum. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now here's the first offering. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Now a swinging bunt. 1 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman.
And he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. Gone. Back-to-back homers. So now to the plate, Corbin Burns. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Hard hit towards center. Under it is Trout, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate now is Byron Buxton. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to. Juan Soto will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. First pitch on the way. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next to dig in, Nico Goodrum. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he is out on the tag. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He went down on strikes last time up. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got